here I'm putting on some brass 1-inch tape. It's like 2 mil. It's pretty thick. So I don't know. Here I'm just going to accept the bend there, and then I have a little brass hammer, and I guess I can put it into gear. So I figured I could tap this in place, make it look good, sand all this cedar veneer. I just stretch this metal over time. So we'll see how that comes out. I may have to re-glue it again or something, but ultimately, also this tab method here, let's see if this is going to work. This is locked in with a tab on there, 2 tabs. I'm going to tape it so it doesn't keep coming loose on me. Well, I'm trying to hook on this side, but the tape doesn't stick to the dashboard that well. I'm not going to get tape that does, because then I can't get it off. But hopefully this will hold it for a minute. Now I'm trying to get this one locked into this one, and that almost seems almost unrealistic at this point. So I probably have to fashion another piece of metal, because I didn't realize what was being taken up here. But maybe I can take some of the bend out of that and re-bend it. So at least the top one looks like it's going to work. Let's see. There, so the top tab is in place. It's a little funky looking. I was figuring I'm going to pull it down like that, and then possibly going to silver solder this. See, that does actually finish. And then if I silver solder this in place, a little torch, put a plate of metal under here so I don't burn the dashboard. Silver solder that, I can just leave that strip. That will be covered up by a blob of solder. That will look really good. So that's what I'm thinking. And that, see that's done, and that's in place. And this one doesn't have glue under it. It's just a center link, you see. And soon I will move forward again and get the next little piece of spare material here. Possibly do this. See? That looks pretty good. And that kind of gets me free of having to do anything more today, but I'm going to bend this properly and glue this down, you know, and glue this part down. And it looks pretty good, I guess. See, this has to go further up in there. So I do need to make another piece of metal a little bit longer than this one, and then the angle's slightly more, you see? So I'll do that. Or, like I said, I could just solder all this, and it'll look really good. I'm going to see how the solder method works first, and test it out. I could even take it off a little to solder it, and then lay the whole thing down, right? Alright, that's pretty cool, so we'll see how it goes.